j'espère que... Grave. C'est abusé. Je dis pas que je dois me refaire la scène du cimetière, ça va me faire chier. Ah, c'est bon. Hop là.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to...
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her lady...
Please then.
Sean Hampton.
So Hampton.
Exactly.
Rest assured.
McCallum is...
Very well. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Ça se fait que je fais pas plus. C'est que 1000 d'XP. Endurance, santé, endurance. Bientôt passer à un niveau... Voilà, niveau 15. Feuille suivante. Bonne santé. D'accord. Lui, il faut un truc contre la fatigue. Traitant contre un mal de tête. Pardon.
I cannot enter.
Quoi? Et d'où tu me fermes la porte au nez, toi? Sérieuse?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help? You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in...
I had shouting.
How painful.
So painful.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Blundering idiot. With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this event.
Oh, Jonathan.
Yes, and I'm a...
Jonathan!
Forgive me.
I'm always...
What do you know of...
What more?
He was big...
Fergal.
What is?
The Asker.
I have experienced...
Now that's quite...
Is this...
I don't have the...
Aren't you...
Very little...
Have you embraced...
Her name was me.
Is there sufficient...
Yes, Jonathan.
Temptation?
Over the years...
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon. It seems the Frewen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work here! Die, vermin!
Oh, tu te calmes. grenade? Comme d'hab.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you know where I can find Sean
The sad...
He was one of my...
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Nothing to do. You again. What do you want?
Ah ouais.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Someone's playing a
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, miss.
Miss Ed...
I'm looking for...
Besides...
Yes, he was.
You don't suck.
Can I see what you have to...
As long as you have money.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. The sewer dog is back. And hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange event?
And what do you
My name?
A vampire?
I know what...
Mr. Throg...
A man of...
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you...
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour.
Really?
It's nothing personal.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and...
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal.
All I will say...
What can you tell me about...
Did you hear about what...
It's...
But it's my...
So...
I patrol...
Can I...
Actually...
Are you asking...
If you wouldn't...
How...
It's simple.
Have you ever...
Of course...
Have you heard of...
Of course...
Have you heard of the...
Of course.
Were you ever tempted?
I...
So you... Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throg.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot
Good
boys
evening,
get
sir.
what's coming.
Whatever.
Don't you reckon?
Don't take it.
Yeah.
I don't...
I'm looking for Mr.
I read...
Who could?
About...
Inebriation aside.
Yes.
Take this, then.
Hey.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Being cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan. Times like these, a good breed's just as likely to harm as the soul one.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
So few clients. What would he ever get?
Pas trop profond.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just...
Bonsoir. C'était quoi ce soupir
Good evening,
nous
Tom.
a fait ta
Good
femme?
evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks,
T'as
are we?
entendu?
You
Elle a fait
remember me?
oh.
Of course I do.
Non, c'était
You're that
plus
man
un...
who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm
Non, pas
Jonathan
Sarah,
Reed,
je
by
te
the way.
parle de ta femme et toi tu me parles de Sarah.
Welcome back, Doctor.
C'est pas elle qui vient de se faire le soupir là?
Tom, I need to find...
I heard this.
Oh putain.
The import... Where is it?
It's in...
I believe...
Oh,
Please.
Oh, I don't know.
Jamais.
How is it you can...
Well, since
You're something of a
C'est un
figurehead around
message
here.
chez tes
only
amis.
pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
YouTube. My video. On air, lol. Bonjour à toi, Pedro. Et oui, je suis en live.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here,
Well, perhaps, Doctor.
How could a physician help?
I have a small...
Doctors aren't immune.
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Allez, on va aller chercher le mystère. Ah, mercredi.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think? I don't think so. The wounds are clean.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Salut les gars, ça va? Hop là. Allez là. Résistant. Arrête, t'es un gamin. Arrête. Je t'ai dit t'es un gamin. Avec ton feu. Voilà, ton feu. Aïe. Ça prendra. On est loin. On va faire ça autrement. Parce que là, quand même.
It's locked.
Merde. Oh oh. Niveau 22 quand même. Comment dire? Non, ça m'intéresse pas. Sincèrement, non, ça m'intéresse pas. Tu m'as pas vu. Faut pas y accéder comme ça. Faut passer par là, automatiquement. Oh. Bon, ben on va aller se fight. Salut mec. Aïe. Non mais oh. C'est dommage que j'ai désinstallé le jeu, Cade.
Tom has
Sinon,
so
je vous
much
aurais dit,
alcohol, he could
vas-y,
keep
je
this
rejoins.
district afloat for quite some time.
Ah, sérieux? travers. Sérieux. You seriously? Fais tout le tour pour rien. Par contre, il y avait des mecs. Ah, il y a buté des mecs en fait. Me faisait pas chier. Aïe. T'es sérieux? Ah, mais il est sérieux en plus? Défense. Défense. What? T'es sérieux? Mais mange-toi ton couteau à hache. Vous voulez pas hein? Non, je veux pas mourir, je tiens 3 la vie. Ah.
It's locked, all right.
Pas la clé. J'ai que 900 d'XP. Très, t'as vu ça?
This is not a place for you, sir.
Là.
Over there!
Stop, wow. Ça change rien mon problème, je suis toujours bloqué. Ah, c'est ça, il faut que j'aille de l'autre côté. Donc il faudrait voir pour faire le tour. Par là. Ta voix si virile, t'as vu. Ah bah non, en fait il n'y a pas d'autre passage. Ah. Ah, voilà. Enfin pas. Bouffer un petit rat. Ah non, toujours pas. Et ça change rien au moche multiplique là. Ah là, tu comprends rien. Ah mais non, je vais zoomer. Mais c'est vrai, là on pouvait pas ouvrir non plus. Salut les gars. Vous avez réussi. Sur la gueule. Et si j'ai pas envie d'aller me coucher, tu vas faire quoi, hein? Hein? Ah, je suis descendu, mais quel con. Aïe! Je t'avais pas vu, désolé mec. Maintenant tu meurs. Voilà. Maintenant que je t'ai vu, tu meurs. Tu vas peut-être y arriver jusqu'au bout cette fois-ci. Sauf s'il fait de la merde. Bonjour.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir.
Have we met before?
No.
That's quite...
Sir?
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch.
Do you need medical help, Miss Paxton?
No, thank you.
You speak of...
You bet I...
You lost...
Those bastards.
Isn't the whole point of trade...
A few nights back.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you?
As I told you.
Oh.
Why such...
Of course I am.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what. Just spend a few weeks here. And then ask me that question.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
Faut pas tarder à éternuer, moi. Merde.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners,
Ah,
your
ça y est,
clothes, your words
t'es mort?
tell me everything
T'as raté
about
la
you,
mission?
sir. I know your kind, and
Ah,
you
bah voilà.
don't belong
C'est
here.
pas assez rapide. Bah, il faut avoir au moins 5 minutes d'avance.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reed.
J'ai l'impression d'être Buffy contre les vampires dans le jeu. Il est parti, Didix? Concentré. De tomates.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. Good evening, miss.
A fancy doctor?
And what about...
You want to know?
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages us.
He was a patient.
I see.
Is it not dangerous to...
As long as I have good luck.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Ah, Didix. C'est sur Mythique, ça. J'ai vu qu'il y avait une meuf qui travaille avec moi aux Auxerre. Et what the fuck. À me voir, elle va faire. Oh, ben c'est toi qui m'a fait un petit cœur sur Mythique.
What can you tell me about?
It may be open.
You really think I should go back?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as...
Which?
Well,
I am
glad to hear.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton. It's locked, all right.
Et il est où l'autre dans son bureau? J'en sais rien, mais c'est pas ta femme ou... Parce que c'est une voix de meuf, hein. Nico, t'as une voix de meuf? Ah non. C'est plus fort. Ouais. Ah mais il est là. Il est pas dans son bureau, qu'est-ce que tu racontes toi?
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me, to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old...
I have to see for myself.
I'll be here when you...
Your kind's not welcome here, sir.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
J'adore le pouvoir de la rage. C'est peut-être pas efficace.
Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Solid. Means someone's serious about keeping people out.
Murderous bastard! Stop! Come on!
Mais grave.
I cannot enter. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. gate should shut properly now.
Il y a des squelettes de partout. C'est qu'il y a une grosse bébête pas loin.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Toi tu sautes dans la quête de... Oh putain.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity.
Uh-oh.
Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Winced you first, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name!
Oh, il a invoqué son, il est sérieux lui.
Power you cannot comprehend! Foolish echo!
Ta gueule.
I spill my blood till you found your death in me! I shall crush you. Return to your...
Il est français, mec. Terrasser la bête.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath. poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far. How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Non mais sérieux, j'ai tourné en rond.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Please, who are you? I sense your sadness.
If you must know,
I'm Jonathan Reed.
I shall not bend an...
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
The guard of Prewan is hunting him. He is suspected of murder.
The Scars have always been hunted by humans and vampires alike. I teach them how to survive against the odds.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a...
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Ah, c'est en dessous.
Your spell is enticing. So sweet of blood.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill him?
First, a question from me.
Very well then.
Are you like me?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what
I know you...
I will not...
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadow...
And these... What makes...
It... Nothing...
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own? I thank you for your
kindness.
For how long have...
Skulls.
Where did you...
We claim.
Why do you...
Live.
What are you...
From the guilt.
Why don't you...
We are the...
Your dick...
True.
You were once...
It is a
Can I be of service?
We ask.
Thank you, old Bridget.
Elle ressemble de plus en plus à un vampire. T'as toujours pas fini la mission? Pardon. Qualité du sang. Aïe. C'est-à-dire que si je veux les croquer... devient de moins en moins stable. Traitement contre la fatigue, traitement contre la fatigue. ils sont tous malades. Didix, dans le jeu là, en fait il faut créer des remèdes et les guérir. Quand je les tue. D'accord. C'est pour ça que... Ouais, c'est ça la qualité du sang. Aïe aïe aïe. Qui m'envoie un message? Ah bah, super. Maintenant on m'écrit en anglais. Ouais. Hello is God. She game. Sur YouTube, on peut pas traduire. À toute bonne fumette. Je suis désolé mec, mais je ne comprends pas du tout l'anglais. De toute façon, dans tous les cas, on va arrêter là. Bah non. Pourquoi il devrait arrêter de regarder? Is good, sorry. Good, c'est bien, c'est ça? Oh, je suis fatigué. Allez là. Bad, I'm Spanish. Quoi? My English, bad. C'est dommage que tu parles pas français surtout. Do you French? French. Je suis français. Arme à une main. Je peux l'améliorer? Ouais, je peux l'améliorer. Une 200. Ah, ça peut être sympa. Une arme, tu sais, qui absorbe le sang à chaque fois que je touche. Ah ouais. Non, absorbe des points de sang lorsque... Ouais, bon, bref. Ajoute 3 points. On va mettre ça. Et on va augmenter niveau 3 aussi. Et augmenter les dégâts de 10%. Diminue la consommation d'endurance de 10%. Ouais, plutôt ça. Là, j'ai pas assez, donc il va falloir des crosses. Des plaques de plomb. C'est sympa ça qu'on puisse améliorer nos armes. Cassos. aïe, aïe, aïe. Vous avez réussi à gagner beaucoup de sous cette fois-ci? Cool.
It's locked, all right.
Non, mais t'es pas sérieux. La porte qui est verrouillée. Comment je fais pour sortir maintenant?
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Où est la sortie? Où est la sortie? Je peux sortir. Je peux sortir. Mais pleure pas.
I cannot enter.
Mais sérieux? C'est dommage qu'il n'y ait pas un système de téléportation comme dans chaque jeu. Il faut passer par en bas. Parce que...
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing?
I could ask you the same.
I'm Dr. Jonathan.
Oh, really?
I beg your pardon.
I said,
Sir, you...
for fuck...
It's my...
I'm safe here. Don't you...
I see.
Do you think I'm stupid?
It's locked, all right.
Non mais t'es pas sérieux. Et j'ai même pas la clé. Ça me saoule. Je peux même pas sortir d'ici. Ça c'est pas cool. On va sauter et doucement. Oh, pas cette chanson. Position. Ah mais merde, ça y est, je me suis mis la chanson dans la tête. J'ai la chanson corde à sauter qui est dans la tête. Bon. Bon, alors on va s'arrêter ici. Je trouverai la sortie demain. Tchuss.